Hi guys, I've been sent out today in a little bit of luxury, or a lot of luxury should I say. It's an Audi A5 Quattro. It's a 5-door automatic 8-speed, and I'm just on the way for a test drive. The Audi Quattro is full, absolutely brimmed with some amazing spec. It's a 3 litre, and I'm going to enjoy driving this one. It's really comfortable. Yep, I did do the seat test and it passes with flying colours. When I got in it, whoever was in it before me, it was like down on the floor, and my little head was popping up over the steering wheel. Anyway, here I am, perched high in my seat and feeling very privileged to drive such a beautiful car. This is one car that I've never driven, so I'm quite excited about this one. I haven't even had a test drive yet. I've literally hopped into the car, switched on the engine, learnt a little bit about the dials, and this is the first time I've driven it. So you're going to have to bear with me as I give you my full, honest review on the Audi Quattro. I'm already loving it because it feels really luxurious. It's a really smooth drive, and I'm loving everything about it. The interior, it's leather interior, it's got a leather steering wheel. You've got the Audi diamond cut with white stitching seats, which are really beautiful. So as an interior designer, this really hits the mark. This has got lots of quality about it. The dashboard's great. I've moved the steering wheel up so I've got lots of space, because obviously I have my seat high. It's good that the steering wheel goes up. The steering wheel's lovely. Again, it's leather with white stitching. And so far, apart from making sure I've got my lights on, which are auto, my wipers are auto, and what else? I'm having a look to see what I can find for you. That's it really. I haven't really checked anything else out, so I'll be doing that as I'm driving. I'm noticing that on the dash there's a little green light that tells you the efficiency of your driving. So it's gone efficiency 2, so it's got S2. Not sure what that means. As well as the analog speed, it's also got it in digital, which I have said before I particularly prefer. So let's see what it can do. The motorway. Oh, this is heaven. I better not get carried away, had I? It's just come out. I've got FM traffic. It comes up with your traffic. You can cancel it. As I'm now sat in traffic, I can get my seat right. I don't need to be quite so close to the steering wheel. I'm not usually into grey cars, but this one's got like a little bluey tinge to it. It's gorgeous. It's called Floret Silver. It looks magnificent. For so many years I've been used to a 4x4. Doing these test drives, I'm enjoying being a bit lower down. I always said I would never have a car that was low down, but I'm really enjoying this. But how can you not enjoy a car like this? I think I might take it home with me. It's got central locking, again something I find really important to have, so when I get in the car I can lock it. some nifty settings down here, which really beautiful in silver, and choose which one you're going to, that you need to change. But it's just the feel of it, it's just really beautiful. It's like proper quality settings, adds to the luxuriousness of this car. Wow, that gets a bit hot. While I'm doing that, while I'm just a bit hot, let me just check the aircon. The aircon's amazing, extremely responsive, not waiting for more than a few seconds before the cold air is coming out, and equally when you change it and you're putting the hot air on. Oh, I feel really posh in this car, really posh. The map on the sat-nav is so detailed that I've never seen one like that before. I've only driven this car for 10 minutes and it's my favourite car. It's my favourite of all the test drives I've done so far. This is by far my favourite. A really cool drive. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Oh, it's the way that feels in your hand. It's lovely. You could go home in this. This is such a beautiful part of the Peak District, and I love this church coming up. The spire on it's gorgeous. The brakes on this are good. What's really good about this, it's just told me I need to refuel, and on the display it's come up with a message. It says, "You're almost out of fuel. Would you like to navigate to the nearest filling station?" I think that's a really nifty little gadget to have, because sometimes if we are in an area that we don't know, we won't know where the nearest station is. So that's really good, and you don't have to dial it in. You can just say yes without having to stop your car and find where the nearest one is. So pretty much I really like that. So this is you've got the rear and front parking sensors, and this is the rear camera, which I really like. You've even got, let me show you some of these dials here. You've got aircon, eco. If you switch it up, it goes on. If you switch it down, it goes off. So you can have your aircon on eco. So let me take you to the next button. This is for the fan, and if you push the button up, it increases the fan, which is just, gosh, I've got it on high and it's really hot. So really responsive, as you can see. I like that. 3-zone, I'm not sure what the 3-zone is, so I'm not going to tell you about that. You've got you can control where your heating comes from here on each side. So if you want it blown on your feet, you can, and then for the other side it does exactly the same. This is the dial for taking it up and down. There's one for each side, driver and passenger. I really like this display. It's like you can see it tells when you're low on petrol. It tells you your speed, both in digital and analog. And you've also got your time. Then you've got the efficiency, which I was telling you about before, and the temperature outside. So your radio stations are all here. So you just press the preset where you preset them, and you press which ones when they're already preset. So I'll have it on that because it's radio 2. The overall vision in this car is really good, and I'm just about to take a sharp bend, and off I go. Yeah, lots of power behind it, isn't there? Little rebel. I love it. Oh, wait, there's a little gadget here that takes you in and out of your screen so you can see more of the map. This car has a Bang & Olufsen sound system.
We don't think of it like this, but it is a tax rise for people. The freezing threshold
is really good, and obviously you can change all the settings as you want to. It's taken me a little while to find the controls. In fact, it's taken me flipping ages to find the controls to put the music up and down, to put the sound up and down. But once I'd found it, obviously you found it and you know where it is. So yeah, it's my first time out in the car, so I don't think I'm doing too badly. That's the joy of getting into a different car. You've got all the excitement of finding where everything is. I've checked the back and there's plenty of room in the back. There's also the ISOFIX child seats. So great as a family car. I always love a car that makes life easy. So the power tailgate is a feature that I always love of a car. So you can open it with your button and close it with the key. You can open it with the key fob and close it with the key fob, but you can also touch you've got the power tailgate at the top. It's a really impressive looking car, real sporty detail with the 19-inch diamond cut alloy wheels with the grey. It's stunning. You actually feel like you're driving a sporty car. Takes me back to when I had my BMW 6 Series. I found that really uncomfortable, ended up swapping it, but in comparison with the leather seats, and the seats in them are really comfortable. As I said, I feel like a little queen in this. Something that's really important to me in any car is privacy glass. I carry a lot of my photography gear around with me, and often I don't put it in the boot. I put it on the back seat because sometimes it's easier to get out of it. So the privacy glass for me is always a bonus, and it makes the car look really sleek as well. I'm impressed with the boot. You've got a lot of room in the back. The boot is really long. It's quite really deep, but it's also very long, and with the seats that also go down as well, it makes for a very, very long boot. If you've got anything you need to carry that's specifically very, very long, then there will be no problem with this car. There is nothing at all I dislike about this car. It's comfortable, it's luxurious. It's what dreams are made of when driving a car. So if anybody wants to buy me one for Christmas, if Father Christmas wants to bring me one for Christmas, that would be very nice. I love the map. The map on it is superb. Such a detailed map. Gosh, why are all sat navs like this? I'm impressed, Audi. I'm really impressed. I'm impressed with this car. This is lovely, lovely, lovely jubbly. I could drive this all day. Again, it's an automatic. An automatic makes driving so much easier. The steering wheel is lovely to hold. It's a really lovely leather, and even the grip on it is, your hands appear to be moulded to the steering wheel. Really beautiful. I used to have a little argument with well, not really argument, we used to have a discussion with my ex-husband, and he used to say I held the steering wheel incorrectly. I was always taught by my driving instructor to hold my steering wheel at 10 past 10, and that's what I do. And it's really weird because when you're in this car, literally the way the steering wheel is moulded, it's literally 10 past 10 steering wheel. There's no way. He used to say you're supposed to hold it at 3:15, but one, it doesn't feel right to me, and two, in this car there'd be absolutely nowhere, because there are controls right in the middle at the 3:15 stage. But very weird little thing to talk about. I like my weirdness coming out. Nothing wrong with weird, you know. But so I'm on a 10 past 10 steering wheel. How about that? You've never heard of a 10 past 10 steering wheel before, have you? Or maybe you have. Don't forget to leave me a comment. Also, don't forget to subscribe. One of the reasons I like automatic is that when you're stuck in traffic, foot goes on the brake, you're not faffing around with your accelerator and your, what's this thing here, your gear stick. You don't have to think about it. You just sit. You're not having to keep moving up and down with your flipping gear stick thing, which is what I've got at the moment. There are times when I do like using the... No, there isn't. I'm lying. Like I say, you've not got to move your gear stick. You just move off sleekly, slinkily. So much about this car to just love. I have just noticed the wing mirrors are silver, and they look really cool. They're also heated, but I love the fact that they're just so stylish. But everything about this Audi Quattro is stylish. Maybe even the person driving it at the moment, could she be stylish? This suits me. This car really suits me. I like it. I think this car suits me. I think this car suits me very well. It goes really well. It holds the road really well. The braking system's good. The power behind it is really good. With its 3-litre engine and 349 brake horsepower. You can't half shift in it. Well, Audi, I'm impressed. I'm loving it. This is by far my favourite car I've driven so far. Just the style of it, all the added extras. There's nothing that's been missed out. So if it's a luxury car you're after, get onto Motor Planet and snap this one up before it